News Hub, what are we going to do without you when you finish in July? Because it's they've just broken the news that 2024 will be Sam Cane's last year where he will make himself eligible for the All Blacks. So he will be fit. So he will, contrary to what you might think, he hasn't played his. He will be able to play his last game for the All Blacks in this coming season. He's said now whether he's captain, it looks like he said Sam Cane still says that while he wants the All Blacks number 7 jersey in this final, and what will be his final season, he said he's had his time as captain, which would indicate that that change is afoot in the air. Do we even has Scott Robertson already told him that he's not going to be his captain and already got someone in mind? Who knows? But in any case, yes, Sam Cane has the long story short, Sam Cane has asked for an early release from his NZR contract, so of course, and so that he can take up a full-time rugby playing contract in Japan. Of course, Sam Cane has been on sabbatical in Japan for the last couple of months. Will be available for the selection for the All Blacks this coming July against England, and if he wants the rugby championship, and that will be his swan song. Not entirely sure if he's going to be on the end of season tour, but we shall see. So yeah, well, I mean, I initially thought he'd call it time, but that's good. Like, I think, certainly the chance to go out on his own terms rather than, I don't think it just would have been a travesty if his career ended the way, if his last test was that Rugby World Cup final last year, where of course he became the first ever player to be red carded in a Rugby World Cup final. And the scenes, the emotion, that's one of the most memorable. It just would have been I'm glad that Sam Cane, and I really hope Sam Cane does get a chance to, redeem, have it at least go out, bow on his terms in front of the New Zealand crowd. I look at the right at the top of my head. I'm not sure if have got to check if there's a test in Hamilton, which that would be his home. Sort of the closest to his home test because he's from Bay of Plenty. That would be the closest venue. Although Auckland's not that. Eden Park in Auckland's not too far from Tauranga. But, yeah, so I guess that's the big news today. It's sort of come maybe a little bit out of the blue. I don't know. We were going to talk about Super Rugby. I was going to do a video about Super Rugby and, the best weekend, that Super Rugby just have its best Saturday yet. But this came out of the blue. So, yeah, we'll do that more. But what are your thoughts? Should Sam Cane be picked knowing that he's going to be off at the end of the year? Should he be captain still? Where will he figure in this coming All Black season? I'd like to hear your thoughts. And also, yes, what are your thoughts on Sam Cane as I mean, he's had his critics. I've said in another video, of course, I think I've said in the past, I think Sam Cane doesn't quite get the respect that, that he probably deserves, certainly, compared to like the likes of Artie Severe or, Richie McCaw. But he's still a player that has achieved a lot. He's won a Rugby World Cup, for crying out loud. Even if it was, yes, he was the backup to Richie McCaw, but he is a Rugby World Cup winner. He's one of our most decorated All Blacks, and I think he deserves to go out on his terms. And I think universally it's good to see that Sam Cane. That we will not remember Sam Cane's last test being that red card in Paris against the Springboks. So, yeah, look, if you like this video, feel free to like, and don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned for more All Blacks rugby stuff as the season continues to ramp up.